Good day. And at last we come to Star Trek Starfleet Command 3. One of my favorite games in general, and a game that I still play to this day. Now, Star Trek Starfleet Command 3 is a starship simulation game. Essentially, you actually control a starship in just about every way imaginable. You can manage its power, you can launch shuttles, you can conduct scans, you can actually use transporters. Any number of things can be done with this ship, and it is awesome. You actually can finally feel like a legitimate Starfleet captain. Now, this game has been distinctly improved from Starfleet Command 2 and 1 in that the interface has been greatly simplified and streamlined. And that's not bad, because fighting the interface is never fun. Now, the game has a variety of game modes. You can play skirmish, where you can fight against enemy space stations. You can just do a free-for-all, where you can just fight against random ships. And you can do campaign. Now, the campaign is, in a word, excellent. Why? Because the narrator for the campaign is none other than Patrick Stewart, who does a great job. Essentially, the story for this game is, it's been many years since Voyager actually returned. Ugh, glad that's over with. And the Klingons and Federation are settling into an era of peace, and they build Unity Space Station and everything. Too bad, when you start the very first mission, it turns out that Unity Space Station has been destroyed. And the very first mission has you squaring off against another Federation starship. As you can see, the combat is really quite slow-paced. It's exactly what you would expect from a legitimate battle between opposing ships. It's not like a quick and easy starfighter battle at all. It is slow, it is methodical, and you'd better be planning out what to do. Now, how you actually implement plans is you just sort of orbit this ship and wait for your weapons to charge. But it's a bit more to it than that. You have to think about launching shuttles, dropping mines, and managing your power so you can actually get your weapons to charge faster. But if you make your weapons charge faster, then your shield has less energy. And if your shield has less energy, then your hull can be exposed and then you can die. Now, one of the best aspects of Starfleet Command 3 is the fact that you can actually customize ships. You can buy new components, and basically you can take a fairly basic starship and turn it into an armed and armored badass. Now, as one should expect, I do recommend tracking down a copy of Starfleet Command 3. It is a very enjoyable starship simulation game, and until recently, I would have said the definitive Star Trek experience. But for next time, we're going to take a look at what I do consider the definitive Star Trek experience, Star Trek Online. But for now, this is John, wishing you good Star Trek Armada, Star Trek Armada 2, or whatever makes you happy.